I love looking at all the beautifully organised homes on Pinterest, but sometimes it can just seem so out of reach, particularly if you are on a lower budget like me. You just can't afford to go out and spend loads on organising solutions. So today's video, I wanted to share with you some budget organising solutions that I have either bought or made myself that I thought you might find useful as well. So I wanted to share them with you and hopefully give you a little bit of inspiration and show you that you don't have to spend lots of money to organise your home well. And today's video is actually a collab with the lovely Lara Jarvis. I've known Lara for a little while now. She is a lovely mum and she also has a beautiful home. She makes amazing videos. So if you haven't checked out her channel, make sure you do. I'm going to link her video down in the description box. She's also making a video about budget organising solutions. So check it out after you've watched this video. But let's get straight in and I will show you some of my favourite budget organising solutions. This first idea is the perfect way to show you that you don't need to spend a lot of money to create organising solutions. So I've just taken an old Rice Krispy box, I've sealed up the open end and I've cut open the long side of the box, and then I've popped it inside the drawer where we keep our plates, and it's the perfect space to organise Elle's little trays for putting her food on. They're an awkward shape and they don't stack very well, so this is the perfect way to organise them, and it didn't cost me any money. This next organising solution is repurposing some IKEA storage clips. They're the clips that you use to reseal packets that you've opened, but instead of using them for that, I'm going to be using them to organise cables. So we have loads of different cables for charging different appliances in our house, and when we put them all inside one drawer or container, they all seem to get tangled and mixed in. So by folding up the individual wires, I can then clip them together using one of the IKEA clips, and it keeps them all separate, and when you reach in, you can just take out the individual wire that you need. This next storage solution is using a packet of chocolate brownies that I bought from Poundland this week. It was actually £2 even though it's from Poundland, and it contains lots of individually wrapped chocolate brownies which the girls just love. They've been having them as snack at school or in packed lunch boxes, or sometimes I pack a snack in my bag for Elle when we're out and about, and they're really delicious. I then took the label off of the box and I was left with a really good storage tub which I used to store lots of Elle's little toys, things like Shopkins. So obviously that cost £2, but we would have been buying it for the brownies anyway, so that worked out as a free storage container. Next, I want to share with you this beautiful storage container that I bought from Poundland this week. It was only £1, obviously, from Poundland, and it is this beautiful baby pink colour. It is sort of a matte finish, and inside is also pink, which I thought was really nice because I was expecting it just to be like a plain tin colour inside. It has a wooden lid with a really good seal to it, which makes it extra safe if you're putting things in that you don't want little ones to touch. Now you could use this for loads of different storage ideas. You could use it to pop some flowers in for it to be decorative. You could actually even use the lid as a coaster if you're putting this like on a bedside table. I actually decided that I was going to use mine to store all the little bits and pieces that are normally lying about on my bedside table. So things like lip balm, my inhaler, maybe some tablets, a nail file, all those little bits and pieces that look untidy on my bedside table. I can pop them inside this tin, put the lid on, and they look so much tidier. So it's a really affordable but pretty organising solution. So this next idea is using one of these glass jars. You'll have seen them loads of places before. They've got the really pretty ceramic lid and metal clasp. This one was actually from Poundland, so it only cost me £1. I usually see people using them for storing food items in their pantries, in their kitchen. I'm going to be using it for something a little bit different. I have lots of loose razors in my toilet tray box in my cupboard that I have for when I need them, and normally I would just go in and try and grab one, and they get, because they're so small and individual, they all get lost amongst everything else. And also I didn't like the fact that my toddler would be able to easily get to them. So I had the idea that I would pop the razors inside this jar. It's quite a tough jar to open, especially for a toddler, so it's just an extra safety precaution. I'm popping them in there, blade side down, putting the clasp on, and then putting it with the other toiletries inside my cupboard, and it's just a little extra safety precaution, and it also keeps them nice and tidy. So I'm sure you'll have seen me use these baskets before in other organising videos that I've done, but they've got some new colours out in my local Poundland. They've got this nice pink and lilac colour, so I picked up a few, and they're absolutely perfect for storing items inside my Malm
drawers from IKEA. So I've popped a couple in my bedside drawers. If you use the KonMari system, they are perfect for putting your folded clothes stacked upright. They're just a great size for that. I've popped my vest tops here for wearing to bed, and yeah, they're just a perfect way to store things, and they're only £1 each. The next idea I wanted to share with you is a little trick for storing necklaces, particularly chains. When you put them in just loose inside a jewellery box, they can often get tangled and they get into difficult knots that you can't undo. So my tip is to use a drinking straw, and all you have to do is pop the chain through the drinking straw and do it up so that one side of the chain is in the straw, and it means that the chain can't get tangled, it's kept straight, and it means that next time you go to get your necklace that you won't have a big tangled mess of chain. And obviously it's really affordable because it only costs the price of a drinking straw. So this next tip is great for my bullet journaling friends. I have found that an old mobile phone box is the perfect size to store washi tapes. I use one to store my washi tapes, and I found that it's the perfect size to store 2 rows perfectly. You can see them at a glance, they don't get mixed up or lost, and you can pop the lid on and store it away nice and neat and tidy. And if you've already bought the phone, you've got the box for free anyway, so it's a very affordable solution.
Thanks so much for watching today. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you like this kind of thing, give it a big thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on any upcoming videos, and I'll see you all soon. Bye!